If you guys aren't familiar with Wish.com, it's basically cheaper, weirder Amazon. Today we are going to be testing some of the dumbest car accessories that we can find on Wish.com and determine, is it a scam or is it the jam? I'm joined by my boy Zach Job. I'm James, and that is an airplane. We're outside today because Nolan is using the studio. This is the dlist.
Thank you once again to our friends at Omaze for sponsoring today's video. You guys know we like partnering with Omaze because they give you guys a chance to win the sickest cars. Kinda like this one. One of you has the chance to win this limited edition 10th anniversary Mustang RTR Spec 5 with taxes and shipping included. Just head to omaze.com/Mustang. And when I say limited edition, I mean there's only 10 of these, designed and engineered by RTR. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not enough for you? Well, then how about this? Omaze gets you VIP access to hang out with our boy Vaughn Gittin Jr. and his championship-winning team at the Formula Drift event of your choice through 2022. This Mustang RTR packs a supercharged Coyote V8 pumping 750 horsepower of big boy muscles supported by some big ol' 20-inch RTR wheels with the fender flares to match. And if all that went over your head, just know that it can do this. And yeah, I know some of you are still thinking, wow, with just a single donation, I could win a Mustang RTR Spec 5 with taxes and shipping included and become best friends with Vaughn Gittin Jr.? Yeah, right, what's the catch? Well, there is no catch. Just ask Sarah S. from Delray Beach, Florida, who won the Audi RSQ8 we helped give away last year. And best of all, every donation supports great causes like Folds of Honor, a nonprofit organization that helps provide the families of fallen and disabled service members with educational scholarships. And that is freaking awesome. So, for your chance to win this Ford Mustang RTR Spec 5 and a VIP access Formula Drift experience, go to omaze.com/Mustang and donate today. Don't forget to use promo code DONUT150 for an additional 150 entries. That's omaze.com/Mustang. And who knows, maybe you'll be the lucky one to win this thing and then you'll get hooked on drifting. See you guys out there.
We asked you guys in a community poll which product you thought was the dumbest. 200,000 people voted, so stick around to the end to see how bad that product is. So without further ado, let's get started. We are starting very strong, in my opinion, with a $23 Supercharger.
Oh my God.
This is the double turbine, turbocharger, air intake, gas, fuel saver, fan car, Supercharger.
And it's blue.
You got names like Top Secret, you got names like HKS, you got names like Greddy, and then you have names like double turbine, turbocharger, air intake, gas, fuel saver, fan car, Supercharger.
I know which one holds more water to me, and it's that one. That has two fans, it says. What is it supposed to do?
It's a supercharger. You know how a supercharger turbofan charger works?
I don't see any of the normal fixins. The whole customer reviews section is either too small, just right, or too large. Yeah. So it's definitely not a supercharger. Definitely.
Wait, shut up. I feel like if anything, it would hinder airflow.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, that doesn't look like something I would want to put in the path to my engine.
So not only is it not a supercharger, not a turbocharger, it's downright dangerous to put in your car.
Let's go see if it'll fit on Max's car. I don't think it's gonna.
Here's where it's supposed to go.
She's a little dinky. So yeah, I mean, even just to get that in here, we'd have to choke this thing down pretty bad, which doesn't scream performance to me.
Zach, scam or jam?
Scam.
Scam, don't buy it. It's a waste of money. Next up, Zach, we have a super useful product.
Ooh.
The Universal Car Phone Holder Supporte Mobile Car Monopod Car Holder for all mobile phones.
For all.
Because they don't want to discriminate. This is for all mobile phones.
For everyone. Ooh.
We've seen phone mounts that, you know, stick to your dashboard with magnets. We've seen ones that click onto your your vent. But this one,
this is unique,
lives on your steering wheel.
You know, that's the one place I haven't wanted to put my phone yet.
Well, you didn't know it was possible.
I guess that was probably the problem. I don't think I want my phone in my steering wheel while I'm driving.
Well, before you decide, let's check it out. Let's
give her an
put
install.
it to the test.
Oh, baby.
Damn, dude, perfect fit.
Dude, she does work. You know what I really like when I have like my nav up? I want it to move while I'm driving. Kind of flip around a little.
It's like VR.
Yeah, a little moving target for me.
I don't love it.
On some cars, there's probably a chance this could get hit by the airbag if you get in an accident.
Yeah, I was just thinking, if you get in an accident, your phone's gonna go straight to your face.
But it does block your gauges completely.
You're accidentally calling the
Whoops, 911. 911, I hate this product.
Okay, so unlike our first product, this one does work.
Yeah.
And it costs $1.92.
I just saw that. That could turn me around. You make something cheap enough and I'm pretty much into it.
So I think it's kind of the jam.
Yeah, it's a jam for me. I mean, I don't personally like it, but it works.
Next up, we have my favorite named product on the list, by far, no contest. Zach, behold, the stupid car tray.
Oh man, that's the actual brand name.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Are you happy with your stupid car tray?
You happy with your stupid car tray?
What a shtick.
Stupid car tray, personal multifunction food and drink travel organizer. It's $43.41.
Oh, yikes.
But it does come with a cake strap. I didn't even notice this.
Let's test out this stupid car tray.
It does do a decent job of leveling it out. It's not quite level.
I do want to point out that Zach is sitting in the back because the stupid car tray takes up the entire passenger seat, which makes it sort of a lonely product. I also don't see what this does for me.
That the seat doesn't already do.
That the seat doesn't already do, yeah. You know what you could do? This would be great for charcuterie.
Charcuterie boards.
Charcuterie boards. Where you put some nice salumis.
We'll bring the
some cheeses, little nuts and grapes in here. I don't think it's a scam. I don't think it's a jam. I think it's just kind of.
It just exists. Yeah, it's just kind of stupid. That's what they said. So I guess.
All right, Zach, we're moving back into performance modifications here, okay?
That's what I
know
like.
you're a fast boy.
What do you got for me?
So today, I got a Super OBD2.
Woo!
New updated Super OBD2 chip tuning box. OBD2 interface plug and drive OBD4 diesel. Save more torque power better than Nitro OBD2 or Eco OBD2.
Better than Nitro OBD2, you know what that means.
So for $8, Zach,
Yeah.
you get up to 35% more power
Whoa.
and 25% more
I could have
torque.
saved so much time on the Miata.
Yeah.
There's no way there's anything going on inside of this thing. I want to take this apart. There's no real interface here. The idea with tuning is that you kind of change what the ECU is telling your engine to do in some capacity or another, generally for more power. And you just don't have that ability here. So, you know, maybe if this were car specific and it came with a tune preloaded for a specific car, then I could buy it, but just some generic $8 plug that I'm sure has nothing going on inside, there's just no way this is gonna do anything.
I mean, you can tell it's quality by how light it is.
It's also yellow, which, you know,
It's one of the fastest colors.
and into that. Well, I found the user manual, so let's go use it. Okay, so here's our OBD2 port. We've got the car key out from the ignition. Now we're gonna find the OBD2 connector. We just did that. Now we're gonna plug her in. Ah,
Whoa, it lit up!
it lit up, that is true. Insert the key into the ignition, James, and twist the key to the first stage.
Got it.
She is connected to the engine, so now it's time to start up the engine. And then it says to press the reset button for about 5 seconds to reset.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The door chime turned off. It looks like it's resetting. It's flashing for sure.
It is definitely flashing.
I don't know, it sounds more powerful.
You think?
Yeah.
All right, well, the OBD2's chip tuning box Super OBD2, well, I don't know. I mean, unless Max actually documents some power gains and fuel economy savings.
I just don't see how it would work.
Yeah, I don't either. I mean, this is kind of that smoke and mirror stuff that seems like a real scam to me, but it did light up.
Which is sick. I'm really excited about this one.
Which concerns me.
It's more of a detailing product. You know, you gotta keep your car clean.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh my God. That's if I ever imagine somebody holding a fart.
That's what a solid fart looks like. Say hello to Cleaning Goop. This is vacuum cleaning, soft rubber car interior accessories, car dust removal, cleaning car cleaning artifact, cool high-tech hot sale.
Hot sale!
They are not kidding on hot sale.
That
This
is
$7, originally down from $99.
That's like a 93% savings. Right off the bat, this kind of stuff does work. As far as getting in cracks and crevices and detailing, some Goop can be a good thing, but this is some goopy feeling.
Yeah, it does appear to be very liquidy goop.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, it's looking like a jellyfish.
Yeah, it left that way grosser than it was a second,
Yeah,
just a second ago.
You know, before we used this goop, this desk wasn't slimy at all. And now
it's covered in slime.
Pretty slimy. Extracted from natural plant formula, no pigment, which makes it healthier. I do not believe that based on how it smells. There are chemicals in that. So I've been told that Max has been saving a part of his car, just picking up dust for this very moment.
Yeah, he said it's what, the interior?
Yeah, the entire interior.
I'm interested to see what, oh yeah, up here is gonna be great. Yeah. We've got some animal hair, we've got some debris. Yeah, get her into those cracks, you know? Oh, baby. Well, it's leaving it wet, but
Wet doesn't necessarily mean clean, though.
Hey, put it in his vent, Sue.
Shove it in there.
Sickening. That's absolutely disgusting, James. I'm glad you're doing that.
I think that products similar to this could work.
Yeah, I agree.
don't think this is very good goop. I think it's a little too liquidy.
Yep.
Little too goopy. The desk is slimy now.
You'd be better off using Silly Putty.
If this was $100, I mean, this is a scam.
Terrible goop.
This is bad goop.
Bad.
Zach, what would you say is the second coolest part of having a turbo in your car?
Second is the noises.
Yeah. Well, what if I told you you get all those noises, not have to worry about any of the power at a fraction of the price? I'm talking $35. Whoa. Zach, this is a universal, oh my God.
It's so big.
Electronic turbo fake dump valve, turbo blow off valve, sound electric turbo blow off valve, analog sound BOB.
So this is just to make the blow off valve sound. I thought this was gonna be a fan.
It's the opposite of miniature. This thing is huge.
Gigantic.
Red wire to positive, black wire to negative.
And then switch behind
the accelerator pedal.
I am so excited.
Me too.
Okay, we've got power.
And I'm floored.
It's floored. Do we have power? We do have power.
Okay.
Floored it.
Oh my God.
What's the... Wow! That sounded exactly like a Gretty Type S blow-off valve, dude. All right, let's close this hood and see how much noise this thing makes. Because you know what? This is totally worth it as long as you can hear it from like a block away.
Yeah.
Does that sound turbo? It's good enough for me.
All right, so the universal electric turbo car fake dump valve, turbo blow off valve, sound electric turbo blow off valve, analog sound BOV.
For $35.
$35 is a hilarious jam. It'd be really funny if you put this on your friend's car.
Yeah, that would be a good one. That would be a good, you know, just mild-mannered but funny prank.
Very funny.
You know, nobody's getting hurt there.
Zach, it seems like every year car companies come out with some crazy new technology that we didn't even know that we needed.
It's true.
And then it's hard to imagine a world without it. And this next product is no exception. Zach, I present to you Armrest Lasers.
Oh, baby!
This new laser armrest box car, star interior modification, car roof lamp, star protection, voice control, environment light, car atmosphere, environment, starlight DJ, colorful, music light control, remote control, spotlight, voice control, LED light, USB plug.
That's one of the best titles yet.
This is Eclipse the Goop for deals because it's $17, originally $199.
This is on sale. It does have packaging. It has instructions.
Comes with a little tool.
Wow.
This is a very comprehensive kit.
This is like just a mini little party light for in your car. That's the laser.
That is so small.
That's her.
All right, so first let's wipe it down.
What is that?
This is a wipe. This is a wet wipe. It's not wet.
Well, it's been in shipping for a long time. Let's see this puppy work.
Whoa! Oh God, don't whoa! It's cool.
I love it so much.
I was staring right down the barrel when you turned it on.
Yeah, don't do that with the lasers.
But that actually, I didn't mean to just now. Like, you
Oh,
gotta
but
be
it does
careful.
hit you.
Yeah.
And you know what? With lasers, usually you got to be like staring right into
Yeah.
it, and that's hitting my eyes
Yeah.
in a weird way all over the place because of how it shoots the light.
Yeah, it's
out.
like a colander of lasers.
So if you put this in the wrong spot, you could definitely go blindfolded.
yeah, driving isn't dangerous enough. You
That's
might as
what I'm
well
always saying.
put some lasers into the mix. All right, so what do we think about this guy?
Well, I don't really think that shining lasers around in the interior of your car is the brightest idea, but it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I did get tagged in the eye with a laser about
Several times, same.
In that 45 seconds that we were using this product.
Yeah, and it's only gonna get worse at night.
I don't think this thing is a scam. It's a partial jam.
Yeah, it does what it says. It's kind of silly.
Yeah. And now we have finally reached our last product, the product that you guys voted to be the dumbest.
What have you got for me? Oh my
LED
God.
exhaust pipe.
Just what I always wanted in my exhaust. Is that fake carbon fiber?
For $40,
An incredible bargain.
you can make the tip of your exhaust light up. Okay, this is a one-size-fits-all product. In the picture, it's hooked up to a Ferrari.
Oh, he's got a red and a blue.
This is an LED exhaust muffler, flaming straight tip pipe universal car modified single outlet exhaust pipe tail throat.
Tail throat!
Yeah.
I'm assuming the LEDs are in here. Yeah, you've got, you know, these wires coming out of your exhaust pipe, as you do.
That's a fuse.
That is a fuse, but it seems to just be running to itself. Perpetual energy machine, I guess. I don't
They
know.
finally cracked the code. So I'm assuming that there is some cutting that has to take place. You wouldn't know because it didn't come with any instructions.
Well, when you're this deep, you don't need instructions.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get this thing in there. Like I said, it's a little small, so I guess it goes inside of our exhaust pipe around here. Do you know what, Max? It does leave you with a nice extendo tip. which-
And that looks sick, dude.
Yeah.
You should keep that.
If I was gonna install this permanently, I'd probably just run this right into the trunk like that, and done
And then
deal.
you're good, yeah. Just right through the middle.
Okay, imagine it's nighttime. Max is out. He's, you know, shredding the streets, and somebody pulls up on him. Max flips his switch.
Dang!
Oh, baby!
That's really tight.
I think I would genuinely lose my cool if I got passed by this on the highway. I would just be screaming and howling in the driver's seat of my car.
That's what you call adding insult to injury.
Exactly.
You smoke someone, you chop them on the highway.
Flip
it's
on
like,
the afterburner.
boop.
It sounds better too.
100% worth it. That is sick. You guys thought that was dumb? Now who's dumb?
Yeah.
I think it's a jam. This thing is hilarious. This works as advertised. It's not a scam. It's not gonna give you any performance gains, obviously, but it is pretty hilarious and pretty fun, just like a lot of the products we looked at today. And at the end of the day, that's what cars are all about.
Trying to
Having
have some fun.
Hey guys, just a quick reminder that the Donut Dark Mode collection ends this week. We had to deal with some pretty scary back alley scientist type guys to get the special reflective ink that's on the Dark Mode donut tee and sticker. Really stoked on how they turned out, so make sure you get one before they're all gone. And if you don't want to be seen at all, I'm talking John Cena levels of invisibility here, we also made a Boost Creeps Dark Mode tee. Get yours today. It ends March 5th. We make a lot of videos and turns out we buy a bunch of dumb crap, so we're gonna start giving it away to Donut Underground members. If you wanna learn more about that, you can hit that join button right below me, or I'll put a link in the description below. Zach, thank you so much for joining me. I had a lot of fun today.
I had a blast.
Where can people find you on social media?
You can follow me on Instagram at Zach Job.
Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at James Pumphrey. Follow Donut across all social media. Thanks for joining us. I love you.
Goodbye.